being very well prepared on this map and finding it to be somewhat of a home ground for them in many senses. One of the things, if I'm casting my mind back to what do I feel like has been successful in, historically for Sentinels on this map, it's usually come out of Sinatra having a good game, and it's come out of Sick having a good game. And that was, I'm thinking back to when Sick used to play Sage on this map. So, well, a lot of questions to be answered, and looks like we'll have those answered very shortly as map 3 begins. Info for both sides around B long.
This drone will spot one player. That's actually not that much info, but seeing a Sova in particular is kind of important. Typically, those don't lead the pack.
Sentinels maintaining hookah control for now as well. So that's, even though they lose this, they could lose the site. Having hookah control can be pretty important post-plant when you're going for the retake. I'm actually creeping into the bomb site, and he's going to take down Crashies. That is a huge frag to get. Shazam now causing problems. They're going to rotate through the TP, through to the A site.
Oh my goodness,
however,
Food.
This is kind of desperate.
That said, Food.
Oh, the jump peek from Dapper, almost good. And the frenzy for Food. He's going to convert there, putting it to a 3-on-3. That is going to put Envy to an advantage. They were definitely not looking like they had advantages before that. For the play into U-Haul. This, peeking before the flash comes through, Sean. I'd never like to see that.
Yeah, that was really weird because Zoms even flashed him also.
One enemy remaining.
Zoms gets caught. Nice angle from Caboose, and holding on to U-Haul is Mame as well. And great conversion from Envy.
Wow.
And it was all about Food, man. It's just that play from Food that just flipped around on his head.
Yeah, the Lurks just had so much confidence on Envy. I think just the fact that Crashies got that far up in sight, even if he didn't collect that frag, likely made Shazam's style of communication when he called you, there's a guy in sight, the panic calm. You could tell he was shocked. He couldn't believe it. So he likely panic calmed, caused the rotate to come from A super quickly. They had the cam in U-Haul, but Food cuts through the site, avoids the cam altogether. And what a lurk by Food.
We have to focus around hookah once again here for Sentinels. Oh,
what?
What is happening? Sick is so confident. It doesn't look real what is happening right now around hookah, but they will trade out the kills. Sentinels commit fully after those 2 kills. They could have actually reset back.
Look at the ground that Crashies just took, though.
He managed to find his way quite far forward. Still, 2 versus 2. There is the info that one has teleported through.
One enemy remaining.
From the A site. Finesse taking down Shazam. They know the Dap is coming from hookah. It's going to get spotted out here. It's a pretty challenging position to be in. He's able to find his way onto the site, though. Baiting them by tapping the cage, finding a 1v1. Dapper looking for the clutch here. Sentinels need it, but Finesse will be able to stop the efforts of Dapper.
That was very, very close from Sentinels. Led by the 2 frags coming out of Sick, pushing hookah. But I want to draw attention to this play by Crashies. I mean, what he did there, his teammates are telling him to push hookah at the start of the round. His drone spots Shaz, the 3rd B player, from watching the demos of Sentinels. So he accounts for that player deep in spawn. He pulls his knife out and doesn't even look at the site. Doesn't look at hookah, just runs out to elbow. There's so much knowledge about rotations in a play like that. Insane.
Get a play for Showers control here. It's not really that much that Sentinels can do to stop this with what they had. Zoms it's forced back. He's got to respect the pressure now, and that's the orb being farmed for Food. And they can fall back now, and you can definitely see that the pressure is felt there in the rotation of Sentinels for on the A site, but we'll see Envy resetting here.
Oof. And this is what I was referring to before the game started. Heavy presence shower, Envy got what they wanted, they've evacuated the area, and now they're going back to B. And look what it's done to the rotations from Sentinels. They have 2 players on B, but they're not even in the site. I mean, Envy could technically just walk into the bomb site right now and plant the spike. it would be free.
Oh, God, Caboose. He found the perfect timing there, taking down Sick and Zoms. That's going to leave the A site wide open, or at least that's what Envy might be thinking. However, Dapper is still here in U-Haul. Oh, he's going to get baited there, looking away just as Caboose peeks him. What a round from Caboose so far. That might be it here, unless Sinatra can find some damage with this forward position. He'd have to do something pretty crazy, but unable to find what he needs. And that's going to leave Shazam in the cold. Nothing for him to do here. The timing of that. Sean, just like Envy slowed the game down so much that Sentinels got completely caught on that info play.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, we both love info plays coming from CS, right? The round breaks down. Envy had massive advantage. They have full map control. They had showers. They're going back to B. 2 players are on B playing outside of the site. So what happens in a scenario like that? Well, you have to get info. You have to know. You have to learn as defense in that scenario that you have to push something. And Caboose is aware of that. He's just so ready for the short A push. Takes both of the players down pushing short A. I mean, once that happens, we both knew the round's over. I mean, the round's over. In the 5-on-3 where the 2 guys push A like this, Dapper's already running back towards B. I mean, this is just so beautiful, too. All Caboose double satchels past everything. They look so polished.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a tough one. We'll get the half buy coming through from Sentinels this round. And
Never lose
definitely can't count them out. They have a 4-man setup towards B, 3 long, 1 hookah at the moment.
revealing area.
Just for the start of the round, it seems.
Cage triggered.
Envy with the walk up B long. Teasing the B site right now. Drawing out some utility. That's a good connection, though, with the paint shells onto Caboose. Drone coming through to the A site.
Oof, so Crashy's just cleared out all of those close angles of short A, and Zoms heard that. So he's asking Sick to come back. You can see that's forced 2 players at A. Envy is aware of this, though. They know how this map plays out. You can see they're ready for the hookah push. They know, same scenario as last round. They expect Sentinels to do an information play right now. So they're putting heavy pressure at A and waiting for that information play to come out of hookah.
Oh,
And
the
will they
timing
get
there.
it? Will they get this aggro out of hookah?
Sinatra, oh, he's so close to taking down Crashies there, but no dice. 2 players very low. There we go. Dapper in with the Bucky. And now he's out with the Bucky just as quickly. Shazam with a double.
Oh!
Beautiful stuff there on the transfer. Gets his way back into hookah, still alive. Unable to take down Caboose, though. Caboose is so weak at the moment that, in fact, this is very doable for Zoms. Very doable indeed. Crashy's also so low on HP, playing a headshot position. That's definitely how you want to do it when you have low health. Zoms, this is so difficult. So many spots to check, and Crashy's is going to take him down. The headshot spot is going to work out nicely. These rounds, I feel like, are so close.
Shazam with the spray transfer. That was gorgeous. The fact that he connected with all 3 of those kills. I think he sent back the Phoenix ult right there. Unfortunately, I think if he realized Caboose is low there, he probably just challenges him with a classic. But he has no way of knowing that in that scenario. And like you said, I mean, it's a Counter-Strike thing. When you're low HP like that in the mid to late round, find a nice headshot angle, make the person work for the frag on you, make them go for a headshot. And that's exactly what Crashies did.
Typical battle over the hookah position. Not too much utility exchanged. Oh, Caboose. That had to be a pre-fire there. That was so fast. Sinatra's on the angle as well. Trying to fight. That's a bad start here for Sentinels once again. Fury coming out towards the A side. The execute into the B side, though, at the same time. The battle on top of the bomb site. Sentinels, not too much left to hold on to this with. They're going to have to concede the bomb site for the plant. Sick holding on to elbow control, which is pretty crucial.
This is
forced
insane,
back, though.
Dan. This is like they're just giving everyone in the scene lessons on how to play bind.
Yeah, it's hard to really, it's hard to beat what Envy are doing right now.
It seems next to impossible. What they did was so smart right there. They got hookah control, and like you said, I mean, it looked like he just got pre-fired topside. But when you looked at what happened, you saw Food's molly come in on left side of hookah. You know, they cleared out the right side with the paint shells and the boom bot, and it's the only place that you can put your crosshair in that scenario is top site if you do exactly what Envy just did. And then meanwhile, Crashies is solo Sova ulting the A site. I mean, he's definitely going to keep 2 players at A in a 4-on-2, a 4-on-5. I'm sorry, a 4-on-5. He's keeping 2 players at A. It's like they're just so far ahead of Sentinels so far this map.
Yeah, really great clear coming through to U-Haul as well. Preventing any peeks as they try to take the fights on the site, but it's Soms with the stinger. Taking down 1, lightening the load, and that Sentinel still holding on to Uka just barely. The sound cues though going through the cage. Sinatra is going to get taken out. 3 versus 4 retake here now for Sentinels. Oh god, it's a Bucky from heaven. I don't know about that one. Yeah, this is looking rather grim once again for Sentinels. Wall comes through though to create a line to get out from heaven. And Dap has found his way with the Bucky to more favorable ranges. Stinger coming through first. He actually pulls out the classic, knowing that he can't really fight from those ranges with the Bucky. Oh, it's just stuck in a corner too. It does, doesn't it? 6-0. It's going the way of Haven so far.
Oof. Okay, well, Envy has come to play today, Dan. That's what I've learned so far.
They're not messing around.
They are definitely not messing around so far in these finals. The way they've started these 2 maps is unlike anything I've seen when, you know, the top teams play each other in the finals. They are just blowing Sentinels out so far. This is a sight to see. This is really impressive.
Yeah, they're swinging hard, right? But it doesn't seem like any warm-up was necessary for them.
Heads up. No
Nice trades from Sick, though. That's what Sentinels need. Got the spike in market as well. They're actually pushing for spike control, possibly here. And Envy on the other side of the map are picking up the kills, so it's really down to the B players to try to win these fights. And now it's just down to Sick. He's going to have to ace to clutch this round now for his team. Oh, he just barely misses the frag there. That could have been a huge pickup. 10 bullets before he has to give away his position on a reload. And, well, might as well reload after this. Maybe not. This is so dangerous right now.
This is so difficult for Sig. Oh, that made it way more doable.
Finding a timing. Sees one backside. Knows one has to be Hookah. You can see he's looking for the trade.
Jesus. Damn.
7-0.
I mean, they're just so good. They're just so good at reacting to the information that they see on the map, right? And that's what I'm trying to convey right now to the viewers is Sentinels double push out Hookah. And if you watch from Food's point of view, I don't even know if he saw Shazam push down long B, but just the idea to throw a flash around that corner, I mean, he only has 2. Think about all the corners that are going to come after that. They're so aware of what's coming next. And Crashy's just walking out of shower all by himself.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Sinatra with the showstopper. They're trying to make a play, trying to just get lucky, really. But unfortunately, Envy were in a position to be able to escape that. The trip as well helping out to stop Sinatra dead in his tracks. And now Sentinels start off this round 3 against 5 after they've burned that showstopper.
Exactly where you are.
Oh, making matters worse. A neural theft comes through. Everything is known by Envy at this point. They can make perfect rotations.
They're smoked out of the site. They can't get in.
Oh, wow. It's so difficult. Sick there. Flashing his way forward. Food on the other end of things, though, by Cubby. They can play bait here. Someone can bait for Food. Oh, that's a big recon, though. That's going to deal with Food, but
No
maybe
way.
what?
No
Envy.
way.
Well, Crash is going to deal with Food, I suppose, but...
Yeah, I was like, wait, 4 people alive and it was a flawless? Like, what? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I have no faith, Dan. I have no faith. I need you to give me the faith.
I can't do it, man. I don't know how. What do we have to work with here so far for Sentinels? There's been very little. I mean, if they can scrap together a few rounds, you know, you can try to put some stock in their attacking side being better, because they can, you know, on the attacking side, you get to dictate the pace. But the problem is if you don't have any rounds to buffer to work with, no margin of error, it's hard to really do those conditioning plays, those defaults as effectively.
And so far, Sentinels have gotten Shower every single round, and that continues here. Even though they took out Crashies, the trade from FNS means Zoms has to stay there. There's 3 people on Sentinels defending long B, and they have to fall back to the site. I mean, they fought this and they have nothing for it. Actually, I think Envy's going to go into them. This could go really bad for Envy.
There's a wall. And the play through, right through the wall. Finesse is a madman, sacrificing himself perhaps to keep his teammates alive. Noble effort. And Sinatra able to win the battle there towards Hookah. And in fact, there is now no passage for the Spike to arrive onto the site. And there's plenty of time for some assistance from Sinatra to arrive to help out Zoms on A. And the whole map is now locked down.
Sinatra is actually still, to this very second, shooting Mummy's body right now outside of Hookah.
30 seconds left.
I hear the judge sound through my headphones. He's definitely shooting the body outside of Hookah. I'm staring at radar. Yeah. Oh, man.
I hope it helps, man.
I hope so too. I hope so too. We need an 8-4 for this to even be a game. This is insanity. What? But that was a very clever play again coming out of Envy. They go 3 up long. They teleport out. Honestly, I think against other teams, Mame probably gets the lurk kill on Sinatra inside Hookah, which is probably why Sinatra was like, "You're not fooling me, man. I know you lurkers just creep around the map."
There's a drone out for that information short B. Oh, aggression on Showers. Oh, you don't want to see that. That's painful. Oof. It's hard to find words for that. Crashies, filled with confidence, is going to make his way forward. Zam is holding onto U-Haul still, so there is some hope if he can hold on to this position. Maybe get a frag out of it. This is looking quite difficult, but there you go. That's kind of the maneuver you want to see from Shazam. He's working on the third, but Sinatra with that judge. Oh, there are guns I think they can collect, but I don't know if that's the fight. The double peek there is going to deal with Sinatra. Do you sense some tilt, Sean? Do you see it anywhere?
I don't know. The smell of defeat is just so strong in the air, Dan. That's all that I can... That's all my senses are picking up right now. It's just this is such a difficult battle if Sentinels want to end up clawing back this map. I mean, they're down 0-2 in a best of 5, 9-1 on defense side of Bind, a map they don't even play. I mean, this has to be a wake-up call for them to start practicing this map.
Yeah, I'm really loving what I'm seeing out of Envy. We get the showstopper play with the satchel straight through. Can't quite find the movement he's looking for, Caboose.
But look at this, Dan. They're all A. And Zoms is here all by himself. They've done it again. Like, they're ahead at every turn. And the drone's going to tag him. And he's going to die in the site. And they're going to take the site. Now Shaz is here all by himself.
It's pretty tough here, Shazam. It's going to have to be falling back slightly here. Needs his teammates to get in behind him. There we go, Sinatra with the boombot. That's going to help them use some more ground on this retake. Great stuff there from Sinatra. The judge is the tool for the job. They're clearing out U-Haul. And here we go.
They're back. They're back. They're back.
Oh, man. Dapper is sending the message. I don't know what the message is, but I know that there's a message being sent.
Yeah, I mean, whew. I don't know what the message would involve. You might need to send over some of those claws.
Oh,
claws
man.
that he loves so much.
Okay, you said 4 rounds. What about 3 rounds, Sean? Can I?
Nah, no deal. I'm putting the switch down. No deal. Can we go back and give them 4? Boombot coming in hookah. These guys are going long. I actually do believe Sentinels can come back though. They do need the pistol.
So droning up long, there's only one man there. Nice play from Sinatra, falling back. Perfect timing. Oh, all over the place here. The Hunter's Fury popped there into the site. Lots of pressure coming through. Able to defend though just for a moment. Shazam deals with the run it back, but 3 versus 4 here for Sentinels. It's not a great look, but Dapper still at the back of the site. We know how important these positions are. There's the tease though. Dapper, the flick's gotta be good. It is just good enough. Neural Theft comes through for the info. Zoms might be able to finish things off here. Back haul, but no. Still Food alive and kicking there. The curveball to protect himself. The Nest out of the cage, able to do more damage as well. Sinatra now in the clutch. They need this round desperately. Trying to fake that he's running long. Cam, though, is going to give them all the info they need.
When Fraggy gets his ult in, if he finds his connection on either player, so doable.
On backside. Trying to get somebody to peek him here. He needs that info desperately. Oh, the satchel through. Oh, Sinatra can't get it done. As crazy as he is, and a crazy player is required, doesn't work out this time. 2 rounds is all that Sentinels again have to work with at the end of the first half. We'll have to see if that's going to be enough for a comeback at the end of this break. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, I hope you are all sending your energies to Sentinels right now because they need it. They are in a desperately bad position. Not a map they play. This is, of course, the map that if Envy win, then they win. This is best of 5. They are the grand final champions here. And I don't know what hope lies here for Sentinels, but we're going to try to find it here. Off to start with a pistol. You said, Sean, they need it. What is the setup here for them?
Oof. You can see Sick is just waiting outside of showers right now. I mean, he's behind a smoke, and I believe there's a cam above him that FNS put there. This is going to be an A hit, but there's 3 players waiting for Envy. Probably a paranoia coming from you all. There it is. Oh, God.
A lot of utility thrown in there to defend is so chaotic. I have no idea what's going on towards U-Haul at the moment. However, Finesse at the back of the side with the classic. Oh, that's really good pistol work there from Finesse. He picks up a second one as well. 3 versus 3 here. The health is definitely favoring Envy at this point, and the now player numbers as well. Crashies does get caught, though. That could change the fortune here for Sentinels. Still, really weak. Don't have a way out of position onto the spike plant, though. That's the main issue here. As I say that, Sinatra is finding his way through the spawn. Might be able to get an angle up heaven.
That's an
but
insane
still, Dap is
lurk.
stuck.
Yeah, because now he knows no one's
30
in
seconds
spawn.
left.
It's odd that Envy doesn't, or Sentinels doesn't take this opportunity to actually go spawn to B. But they're going to stick around.
Oh my god, down to 1 HP. The hot hands. Oh no! Food is going to take down the spike. I don't know if Sinatra can even get there in
10
time.
seconds
He's got to find a way to plant the spike, but I don't know that
gonna
there's
get
time to
pushed.
plant it and pull his gun out. He's going to have to get the frag immediately, but Food takes him down. Oh, that's so insane. I think had he not, been clear of that showers angle, maybe he could have survived the hot hands long enough to get the spike down, but
Wow. I thought that was such an insane play by Sinatra to push spawn like that, grab that ground. If the spike were to go down, I mean, suddenly that turns into a favorable scenario for Sentinels. But the hot hands in shower coming out of Food, I mean, that just, you cannot be prepared for that with 14 seconds left. That's, wow.
Envy looking like they're on the fast track to winning this best of 5. Army coming out there with Caboose, and it is just a bloodbath here. Such a force of a show of force, I should say, with those stingers steamrolling Sentinels in short B.
It is a matter of time now. Envy just looks so good in this series. This is insane. The difference between these two teams in this series is something I never thought I would see in a grand finals.
Yeah.
I am thoroughly impressed with Envy's performance here today. And I see no way that Sentinels can come back in this 12-2 scoreline. This is just so difficult. The way they even approach rounds is so different from how Envy won rounds last half. I mean, look at this. They're all stacked in one area.
And they're just going through there, through the TP, trying to make it happen. They're using the confidence. We'll be able to do some extra damage here. It's a crazy flurry of trades. And it's just going to be one left here. It's Food, but he's been owning everyone so far in this matchup. He's got that Stinger. He's just filled to the brim with confidence. Flash goes through. He doesn't care. They're so far ahead right now. He does not care. Looking to try to finish it off here with the Stinger. And it almost happened, man. Almost happened. But it's one round.
He's looking for ammo, Dan. There's no more ammo.
Oh no, they're going to get 9 in a row. Food has 25 kills.
Ironically, I think Sentinels have shot more bullets into the dead bodies of Envy than the alive bodies of Envy so far this game.
Yep, sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, well, Sentinels, you know, it's not over till it's over. 2 judges, Bulldog. Life ain't good right now for Sentinels. Some info. Crashy's looking for some damage, more info.
Wow.
Just the pressure from Crashy's is really great at the moment.
What's owned him?
Snatcher one away from Showstopper. There's the satchel play straight into the site. The Nest, great tracking there. Nest looking really confident. Oh man, Nest doing even more damage. Sentinels, their duelists have been taken down on the entry. This is where it could all end here for Sentinels. Dapper creeping forward, but the setup here from Envy is fantastic. There's no way in. Food protecting Finesse. 5 versus 2 now. Make that 5 versus 1. Zoms has to have the clutch of his life to win this one. And just look at the disrespect coming from Crashies. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough, and that's going to be a wrap. Envy taking the grand finals, the best of 5 grand finals in a 3-0 sweep.